Welcome back to Music Theory Logic. Today's another I Wish I Knew, and today I'm talking about how I wish I knew not to take it personally. So if you have not seen the channel before, I'm a music creator. I've played guitar, I've written many songs, I've played with other people, I've had music do good things like get into television or get tons of tons and streams, and I've done music that has fallen on ears that did not like it at all, and in my earlier years, I really took it personally. If I worked really hard on a song and somebody told me they didn't like the song, I would feel deflated. I would feel like personally attacked. And in the worst case scenarios, I would respond like I was being personally attacked. Those of you that are musicians and have worked in a band setting or with other people perhaps have witnessed what I'm talking about. But sometimes you'll be writing a song with someone and you will suggest that you think it might sound better if you do it this other way. And someone will respond almost like aggressively. And what that is, in my opinion, is basically like the ego inside of us, or something inside of us that is insecure, and it's responsible for sort of protecting us or protecting those insecurities. So basically, you are already on edge about the song. You really want it to be good. You've put your heart and soul into it. You've heard a lot of it, so you think it's good. And when somebody says that perhaps we should change this thing, you might again feel personally attacked. And once again, the big thing I want you to take away from this is to not take it personally. This could be applied to so many different things, but if you are a music creator, do not take it personally when somebody says something about your piece of music. It's important to remember that there is you, the person, there's you, the musician. So perhaps things that are part of like your branding or kind of like your style that aren't part of exactly who you are. And then there's the songs, and every song is kind of like its own book. It lives on its own. Someone could consume just that song over and over again. They are exposed to many other songs, like many other books. This was not going to be the first book. It's not going to be the last book. It's going to exist in this ecosystem of music. And when you show someone a piece of music, they are judging it through their own perception or their own way that they hear other music. So I fixed my mic stand. And so if you show a piece of music to somebody that likes complex music, they might say it's not complex enough. If you show a complex piece of music to somebody that likes simpler music, they might say, I do not understand what's going on. If we got the 100 most selling record producers or musicians together, there would definitely be songs and artists that many would agree were some of the greatest, but there would definitely be a lot of songs that conflicted, that one person argued was a great artistic achievement and another person argued it wasn't. And the sooner that you really truly understand that there's your music and then there's you, the better the music is ultimately going to be. One, you're going to be able to take constructive criticism. So if somebody says, I don't like the song, and you say, well, why? And they said, I just don't like it. You can't take anything from that. Two, they might say, oh, I don't like it. I think the melody seems repetitive. Oh, well, you can go and make the melody less repetitive. Or you could at least listen to what they're saying and perhaps make your piece of music even stronger. And the biggest thing to avoid is to not respond like they are attacking you as a musician or your character. One thing that really occurred to me, unfortunately, after I had already made this mistake of not representing myself the way I would now, in other words, being very, I was, insecure about my music. I think at the core, I knew the music wasn't that great. And so I would be really like standoffish. Like if somebody didn't like a song, I'd be like, oh, well, that's you. That's not the song. I had just sort of kind of like an attitude to me. And something that I realized from getting to talk to really successful artists, some to name names. Usher is one that like really, really blew my mind with this, but super, super down to earth. It's almost like there's this level of success that you can get to. And not everyone that's successful has this trait, but I think the down to earth human beings that get this successful have this trait where they understand that you don't have to like their music. They can make a lot of money and have made a lot of money while people don't like their music. It's not the end of the world if somebody doesn't like the music. We have many billions of people on the planet, and if you had 1 billion people that were huge fans of your music, you would be the biggest or one of the biggest artists on the planet. So hopefully this helps you. If this could somehow make it to the younger me in some alternate universe, that would be wonderful. But don't take it personally. Work on your craft. Work on the song. Once the song is done, it's its own thing. Try to make it better. Try to hear it for what it is. Try to get constructive criticism, and ultimately the music will be better. If you found this helpful, you would help me out a lot by subscribing to the channel. If you do, you'll see more of these videos and other stuff about writing music and production techniques. I hope you enjoyed this. Go out and make some music. Cheers.